Whoa, holy shit, do you want a Logitech G923 for the PlayStation? Be sure to like and subscribe, holy crap!
Alright, how you going? It's Micah the Geek here to do Gran Turismo 7's Manufacturers Series, Exhibition Series, Season 1, Round 4. And we're in the Manufacturers Cup, which I'm pretty sure I've already said. Either way, we're here to do the Manufacturers Cup around Grand Valley Highway. Now, I don't remember this track looking like this in the previous series. I remember back in my day when I was a little skipper, it used to be a pretty cool looking track. Now it's just this weird track with breathtaking views and blah blah blah. Either way, whatever. It's not the Grand Valley that I remember. Either way, this is where we're racing for the Manufacturers Series. And I've chosen Mazda as my manufacturer this season. This is the first race for me this season as well, as I have missed a couple of races due to me actually racing in series. Losing track. What are we doing? We're doing the Manufacturers Series for Gran Turismo 7. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Alrighty, so yeah, like I said, we're racing at Grand Valley Highway. We've got 32 laps, which is good. I like my long races. Number of cars, 16, for goodness sake. Bring back 24 cars like they used to. Far out, how hard is it? Rolling start, pretty disappointing as well, because the rolling starts in Gran Turismo are pretty shite. They're supposed to be close together when they're doing a rolling start. For goodness sake, how hard is it? Instead of having, I'm losing track. I'm starting to whinge and moan now. I'm starting to bitch. Anyway, usable tires, racing hards, racing mediums, racing soft, every compound. But we have to use the racing hards for at least one lap. So we have to pit at least once, because we won't last the whole race on one tank of fuel. So it brings a little bit of strategy into the race. There is a little bit of tuning as well in the suspension and the brake balance, so that's pretty cool. Just even though I can't tune for squat, but I'll do a little bit of experimenting with the car. Let's shut the hell up. What are we racing in? We're racing in the RX Vision GT3 Concept Stealth model. Or RX-8. I'll just call it the RX-8 because it's a rotary. Bring back the rotaries, Mazda. And here we are. Look at those breathtaking views of Grand Valley. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, it's not like it used to be back in my days on the PS1. You're racing on the actual racetrack. It was actually quite nice and enjoyable. It felt really nice. Now it's just this. It's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It doesn't have heart.
Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
Now let's do a quick hot lap around the track, shall we? I'm very rusty on this track. I've never actually done this track or actually raced on this track in Gran Turismo 7 before, so I'm fairly rusty. Times aren't going to be too great. But as we break onto the 200 meter board, we slip and slide through here, try to get the apex, push it out here, use as much track as possible, and then you pretty much flat out through here. Use the little concrete path to grip your car up around here. You'll notice that when the car hits it, it kind of grips up so you can get into the corners easier. Anyway, we break up the 200 meter board, flick it down here, try to get the apex, which we completely missed. And then through here, and just as you're going into the dipper section, you let off the accelerator a bit, bring it down to second. Again, use those concrete bits to grip the car up a little bit to help you slice through the corners easier. This section I don't enjoy. It's just a weird corner. Anyway, push out of there. Go in the little tunnel of love. And just after the 100 meter board, bring it down to second. Now, the corners on this track is just really weird. I don't like it. I don't know. I cannot get my head around it. Anyway, as we go over the bridge, float through here. And at the 100 meter board, this is where I usually brake. As you enter the tunnel, 100 meter board, bring it down to second. Hug it in the corner. And again, I don't like this corner either. These corners on this track are so weird to get your head around. Anyway, we push it out of here, and you're pretty much going flat out to the very end of the circuit as we go through the tunnel of love once more. Get spat out through the bum hole of the tunnel. And that is a lap around Grand valley. Now, it's not the quickest lap, don't get me wrong, but that's my, I don't know, usual times that I get on this circuit. And yeah, let's see what happens when we actually take it onto the actual track for the Manufacturers Series, shall we? And here we are at the lobby of the first race of the night, because I do 2 races, and you're about to find out why I do 2 races. Anyway, we get to see a few faces, and I completely forgot that we're racing with Asian Pacific region, which is cool. I haven't raced with different countries in quite a long time, rather than just Australia and New Zealand. So we've got Japan, Thailand, and so on and so forth. So cool, it's good to see different countries that we get to race against. Anyway, we do a little bit of tuning on the car, pretty much push everything to the max. I don't know why, because I was just experimenting with the car. Anyway, let's get into it. We're doing qualifying, and as we just about to finish our first lap of the qualification, time's looking pretty good. We're the first one out of the track too, or first one to complete a circuit of the track also. And what do we get? We get a 146.3, which is pretty good, or I thought was pretty good. We're in first at the moment, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see what happens over the next 5 or 10 seconds. And we're still in first, so... Oh, no, there we go. We got overtaken by Wolf. Hello, Wolf.
Wolfie.
So yeah, we're currently second. But after qualifying, we finished in 3rd position. We're just under 2 tenths behind Wolf.
Hello, Wolf. Wolfie.
And then, I can't pronounce the names. Anyway, we're in 3rd position, which is pretty cool. I'm happy with that.
Great success.
Let's see what the race brings us, eh? And then, yeah, we get to listen to everyone debrief and explain how good they are and how shit the others are.
Yo, Molly, shut the fuck up. You're bitching playing that damn much about a video game.
I'm not bitching whatsoever. I'm just asking.
We also need to have a look at the weather to see how the weather is looking as well, and yeah, it's looking pretty fine. And as we look through the field, there's one of the big things I enjoy before the race starts. It amps you up. You see all the cars, see all the liveries. Our livery is not too great, but anyway, seeing all the other liveries in the race are pretty cool. And here we are, just about to start the race. Again, look at that's not a rolling start. The cars aren't close. They need to be closer. For goodness sake, how hard is it? Anyway, the race starts in 3rd position. And we stick behind position 2, the Renault. I can't pronounce the name, so I'll just say the Renault. We'll stick behind him. And I've got no idea where the brake marker is, so we'll just brake around here. Try to keep it nice and clean. From what I can see behind me, it's nice and clean also. As we make it down the little S area of the circuit, looking at the beach views, taking in the view, and just like that, we cut the course. And yeah, we get a little bit of a penalty for that, a 0.5 second penalty. Fantastic. So I'll have a look at the replay, and the replay tells me that we've gone across the white line. So yeah, I'll take that. Anyway, we're still behind the Renault. It looks pretty clean so far. I'm looking at the radar too. It's all clean. No, there's no biffing and barging. There's no separations in the map. So everything's nice and clean and good so far, shall I say. So coming on to the 3rd lap, we're still in 3rd, and we've got a gap behind us of about 3 seconds. So everything seems to be happening in 3s at the moment. Anywho, we got the Renault in front of us. He's starting to go a little bit slow, so I'm not entirely sure if he's on softs, mediums, or hards. Yeah, we see him starting to go a little bit slidey here and there. We're creeping up to him ever so slowly. Onto the 4th lap. We're just behind the Renault, taking in the breathtaking views, approaching the hairpin, and we're just behind the Renault. You can smell the fumes coming out its backside as we see the Renault getting a little bit slidey through a couple of the corners. So I'm guessing he's on softs, and give him a little bit of a nudge just to say, hey, we're here. And yeah, he's still getting a little bit slidey, and I get a little bit slidey myself. Smash into the wall. We get a 1.5 second penalty, and we have some damage on the car. Excellent.
You suck, you jackass.
So yeah, we serve our penalty. We go in the pits. Our race is compromised a little bit, so we need to change the strategy a little bit. So we go in the pits, fix the car, change to hards, and see if we can extend our stint for as long as possible. Now, I didn't do any practice on these hard tyres, so it's going to be very interesting what laps I can do and how hard I can drive the car. There, we still got a 1.5 second penalty to serve since we smacked into the wall. We serve our penalty, and the guys behind us catch up to us pretty quickly. Going down from 3 seconds to pretty much just less than a second. And as we commence lap 6, we're still in position 9, but the guys behind us are edging ever so closer to us as we go through the first corner. You can see McLaren just behind us, that's getting ever so closely. I dare say he's on the soft compound, as he is right up our backside, and looks like he's got better grip than us. Anyway, we keep slicing through, taking a good view as we get a little bit of oversteer out of there. We then approach the little hairpin. I don't know if that's considered a block. I'm pretty much in the same spot. The guy runs up my backside, but anyway, he overtakes us. He's got better grip than us. I'll let him go. And then we got the next person behind us who decides to push us off the track.
Gotcha, bitch!
Cool. Yeah, that's my race done.
Stop crying. It won't do any good. And anyway, you have a lot of work to do, starting right now.
So yeah, we go back into the pits, we fix the car, we change the tyres back to the soft compound, and coming out of the pits, we're in 14th position. God damn. So yeah, that's definitely our race done. I think we're we're over a minute coming out of the pits, so yeah, our race is definitely compromised. So at this point, this is when I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I decide to think, I need to play with these soft compound tyres to see how long I can make these tyres last for. So that's pretty much what I do for the rest of the race. On to lap 13, so we've done over 5 laps on the tyres now. The tyres still feel pretty good, and we're catching up to the field. So yeah, cool. We might gain a fair few positions in the race. So yeah, we keep pushing. There's no need to give up. We've got a lot of work to do, as what Speed Racer has just told us. Lap 13 still, we're just behind Bell. We've got old mate behind us, looking to overtake, but we just got the slipstream, so a little bit quicker, and then we'll go for a little bit of a dive bomb down here, up the hill, in the Tunnel of Love. And then we've got position 10 in our sights, while we've still got another McLaren up our clacker. Now, the Mitsubishi Lancer is getting a little bit swervy coming out of that corner. So, yeah, his exit a little bit compromised, and we sit in his slipstream to see if we can overtake him as we go into another Tunnel of Love. He's given us an indicator to say, no, he's going right, but no, he's actually going into the pits. So, yeah, sweet. We're now in 10th position, coming on to lap 14. On to lap 16, we pit once more, put the softs back on, and then we literally drive them till they're literally all red, and that's what we certainly do. We're on lap 31, the front tire's completely dead. The rear left wheel is pretty much on its last leg. And yeah, we're still in 10th position, so not bad from ending up in last. We crept up to 10th position, so yeah. And onto the final lap, completing the circuit once more. We cross the line, and we finish in 10th position. So yeah, not the race that I was hoping for. We started in 3rd, and we finished in 10th position, so that's rather disappointing. So I'm like, you know what, we've done a pretty good stint and survived 16 laps on the soft tyres, doing some pretty okay times. They're quite consistent. So yeah, screw it. I'm like, yep, I'm going to try that again in the next race. So guess what? That's what we do. And here we are on the second phase of the race. So there's only 2 races tonight, and this is the last one, so hopefully we can get a better result in the previous race. So yeah, fingers crossed we can do that, shall we? So once we're qualifying, we've got a clear field ahead of us. No one's distracting me. And as we come out of the last Tunnel of Love, the bumhole, and we complete the circuit, and what do we get? A 1:46.7, so not the best time, but we're currently in 1st. And after the qualifying phase, we finish in 3rd again. We did improve our time, but still, we're in 3rd. So yeah, I guess things are going to happen in 3s again. Even though we're only doing 2 races tonight. But anyway, we're in 3rd. We'll take that. Let's hopefully we'll get a better result this time, eh? So here we are, getting ready to look at the field again. We've got 16 cars on the grid. Should be 24, but anyway, whatever. Look at the nice liveries that a lot of the guys have. It's pretty good. Oh, and girls, should I say. Cannot forget the girls. Yeah, the girls. Yeah, the girls. Anyway, and the race is about to start. Another rolling start, and let's see what we can do this time, eh? Hey, hey. Race starts. And it's clean so far into the first corner. As we go downhill, we've got old mate behind us in 4th position, right up my backside. Have a good little sniff. But we got the bit of a slipstream, so yeah, we're getting a little bit quicker out of here. old mate, got the penalty. And as we look at the skits replay, you can see, yep, he's crossed both lines. You are screwed, mate. You're done. Your race is done. But no, he's not. He just got a 0.5 second penalty. He's just behind us. And as we look on the radar, you're starting to see everything starting to split. So let's have an investigation, see what's going on, eh? So as we have a look on board on one of the drivers around the back of the field, he looks pretty clean at the moment, but you see a few cars spinning out, and good reflexes right there, dodging all the mayhem. Well done. And as we look at a different angle, you see the McLaren taking out the Supra, and it's a bit of a concertina effect there, and yeah, that's what's happened. And that's the skits replay mark. And now we're back onto myself after completing lap 2. It's a bit of a battle for 2nd position right now, and I'm sandwiched in 3rd position. As we approach the first corner, I'll look for a little bit of a dive bomb down here. Do we do it? As we break up the 300 meter, we get him. Excellent. Give a bit of a push, but that's alright. It's clean racing. We then got old mate, who's also overtaken what was position 2, and now we've got old mate in the Mercedes that got the penalty earlier, right up my clacker. Once more, I can see that he's quite aggressive. I can see that he's a better driver than me. So I'm like, yeah, I'll let you go. I don't want to fight it. This is my first race. I don't want to blow it. We already compromised the last race. I don't want to compromise this race. So we let him go and see if we can stay behind him. Coming on to lap 9, or actually, no, coming on to lap 10. We've now crept up to 2nd position. We're still on the soft tyres. They've lasted 10 laps and we've still got plenty of life in them. So we're just going to keep pushing as much as we can on these tyres. So yeah, we're now in 2nd position. Person that is in 1st is 8 seconds ahead. So if we keep a consistent time that we are doing right now, I think we'll be alright. And on lap 10, as we come out of the tunnel of love, as we go through here, creep through, nice and cleanly, pretty good, not too bad. But yeah, Gran Turismo thought of something else. I've got no idea why, but whatever, it is what it is.
Please explain.
Coming on to lap 12, we're still in 2nd position. Our tyres are looking rather second-hand, but we're still doing pretty decent times, except for the previous lap, as we had to serve a penalty. But we got old mate up ahead in 1st, going into the pits, which has now pushed us into 1st position. So hopefully, what I'm thinking is the person in 2nd maybe doing a 2-stopper, which is what we're doing as well. But anyway, on to lap 16. The tyres are dead. There's no time to risk it. We're going to go in the pits and swap over these tyres for softs again, even though we're meant to do hards, but I'm going to race these to lap 31 and do 1 lap on the hard tyres. So yeah, we changed the tyres to soft again. We put a little bit of fuel in the car and we're out of the pits in 4th position. On to lap 20. Tyres are nice and fresh still. And we got 1st position in the pits, who's on his hard tyres. So I dare say when he comes out the pits, he'll be on fresh softs. So that's why I need to think to myself, do I push it or do I just keep doing consistent times? But yeah, we're just going to keep doing consistent times. That's what I kept saying to my head. But yeah, we're in 2nd position. Old mate ahead is 7 seconds ahead. So let's see if we can catch him, eh? Hey. Lap 22. We're still in 2nd position. 3rd position, who was previously in 1st, is 14 seconds behind us. So if we do pit, that drops us behind him. But yeah, old mate in 1st has pit. So yeah, now we're back in 1st position. Yeah, boy. And you know what? Anything can happen in this race, so let's hope for it. Lap 30. Old mate that's in 2nd is catching up to us ever so quickly each lap. Oh, he's probably crept up to us about a second a lap. Anyway, our tyres are pretty much done, so that's when I think it's time for me to pit. There's no need to risk it. because he'll probably catch up to us by the time we get to the straight, because yeah, the tyres are pretty much done. I'm starting to make a little mistake here and there. So yeah, coming on to the end of lap 30, we decide to pit. Old mate is just behind us, so I don't think we're going to get first. So we'll go on the pits, but you never know. He may be going into the pits for a pit stop in the next 2 laps. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, we're in the pits. We swap over to the hard tyres. I got no idea how to drive with these hard tyres, so that's why I left it for so late. Hoping to do just 1 lap, but nah, I don't want to compromise it. So yeah, we're going to do 2 laps on the hard tyres. We're spat out in 2nd position, and in 3rd position we have Rebecca GT, who is just over 2 seconds. So I'm hoping maybe she's on hards. But anyway, I still need to push it, and you can see the times ever so slowly creeping up, so I'm starting to think, crap, she might be on soft tyres, so that's why I'm like, okay, I need to push it, even though I don't know how to use these tyres. Crossing over the bridge, I've got no grip. These tyres are absolutely shocking. And there's Rebecca GT, getting more grip, having a better exit, and yeah, she's easily overtaken me. I can't fight her. Even though I brake a little bit later, but yeah, there's no need to biff and barge. I was thinking of blocking her, but again, I don't want to compromise my race. Maybe in the next race. Or in the future, I'll probably start being a little bit more aggressive, but yeah, I need to play it safe at the moment. But there's position 2, gone in the wind.
Bye, have a great time.
And we're back in 3rd. But that's where we started. But you never know as well. They might pit, but I just realised we're on lap 32 now. It's the last lap. Nah, I think we're going to finish in 3rd position. Coming out of the bumhole of love once more. And that's us finishing in 3rd position. We got a podium finish. And yeah, our strategy didn't really plan out. We only did a 2-stopper. So soft, hard. And I'm guessing that's what all the other drivers did, Rebecca and whatever the guy in 1st did. But yeah, old mate in 1st just absolutely dominated it. I'll call him GT Sophie. Drives like an absolute AI. He was doing blistering laps. So good on them. We got 3rd. I'm happy with that. We could have gotten 2nd, but yeah, I just cannot drive with those hard tyres on because I didn't do any practice on them, so it serves me right. But anyway, I'm happy with 3rd. We'll take 3rd. And that's Gran Turismo 7's Manufacturer Series Round 4 run and done. We finished in 3rd position. I'm happy with that. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's see how we go in the next race. I've got no idea. I've got no idea when the next race is. I haven't bothered to look because I'm super lazy. But anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, give me some feedback. I don't care. I need to know what is good and what is not good. Anyway, I'm just rambling on now. Also, we do have a Logitech G923 racing wheel up for grabs as well when we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're over 220, so we're slowly getting there. So yeah, if you want that wheel, make sure to click that subscribe button. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you on track one day. And other than that, have a lovely day and have a skits race, mate. Ciao.